Fuck 'em.
Hello and welcome to the stream. So in this stream we are going to be doing a Clash Royale tournament. In fact, we might be doing two. As you can see, the tournament hasn't quite ended for this one. We will gem that opening if necessary, but for the time being that is what is happening. So we're just going to wait a few more minutes to get the stream going and then we will continue. So see you in a bit.
Fuck 'em.
Well, so just turn music volume down so you can hear me, and I'll say again, we're just going to go through these replays for a while first and ×2 to Arena 11, so quite high level, and then we'll go on with some more. So hello to Eruption, sorry, I can't read your name, what does it say? Void X Eruption, so Josh Stott, hello to see you, and and is anyone else on the stream? Say hello in the chat and we can speak to you. My other partner, who also does Commander Campo, is also communicating in the chat, so feel free to ask questions throughout, but we will be doing a tournament quite soon. Probably by 4 or 5 minutes, depending on how many people in the stream we will make this tournament. So let's get into this. I'm just going to turn off my mic for a while as we turn up the music, and you can have a quick look through a few replays just while some more people join. Thank you very much. See you in a bit.
Fuck 'em.
for one more replay, and then we'll give you information on the tournament. Okay, so for this one, so an electro wizard and is there a graveyard? I think there was, but we'll have a quick look through this, and then we will be ready to make the tournament. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so what we're going to do, just as a quick warm up, is we are going to make this tournament. How many people are watching right now, Will? How many people? So, 2 people watching. Hello to you guys. We'll open up this chest now, see if we get anything. Probably unlikely, but it's worth a go. Okay, so we've got Tesla and the Elite Barbarians on 28 gold, which isn't too bad. So let's make a tournament. Comment in the chat what you want the tournament password to be. We will do that password and we'll see how it goes. So we'll put the name as Commander Campo YouTube. We will be doing 2 tournaments possibly, depending on how many people join this one and if it gets full. Watch the live stream, obviously, to join the tournament, and we'll keep repeating the password throughout. So if you guys can do that in chat, thank you very, very much to you all. So watch the stream for information on the 2 tourneys and the password. So, can someone give us a good password? Obviously, I've made quite a few typing errors trying to type too quickly there, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure of any 10,000 tournaments recently, other than the one that I talked about this morning, but we will just be doing 2 100 gem ones, unless we get 100 subscribers and 50 likes on the video, in which case we will do a 500 gem one. But for the time being, any passwords? No, none so far. So if we don't get any, then I'm going to set it at, what should we go for, Will? Any ideas? Okay, we'll set it at Digby. It's a nice name, so we'll go for Digby. We'll set that password, and we will create that one now. Oh, so just take a screenshot of that. We can set that as a thumbnail a bit later on, but for the time being, let's go. So the password, if you're just starting now, is Digby, capital D, D-I-G-B-Y. Thank you to you all. If any of you are interested in making a tournament for us, we'd be very, very grateful. Thank you very much for that. And we will start the tournament early. I think we'll wait 15 more minutes for people, but for the time being, we'll leave it at that. Maybe we could go for a classic challenge. Let's do some donation. Let's do some friendly battles. Friendly battles for the stream. So if you don't know already, we have a clan for all of you guys to join. In fact, we have 2 clans. I think this one's only got 1 space free, but the other clan has, I think it's got 1 or 2, but we'll see. So we are up against Jack with 2,600 trophies. Thank you, Jack, for getting involved. Now, we'll miner over here, see what he has. Horror poison. Nothing. That's good. Oh, okay. Sparky. not much I can do for that at the time being. And he wastes a shot, which is good for us. So this is a bandit poison deck. I got the bandit relatively recently, so it's a deck that I quite like, considering it's just so good in terms of that. And now I'm going to tornado over here, and I'm going to skeleton army just to take a shot out from that. And he's going to log missing all of that, meaning we won't suffer any damage there at all with our Inferno Tower, still with a little bit of health, meaning that our tower won't undergo any damage whatsoever. I'm going to bandit over here, but it means our bandit will be able to hit her bandit or his bandit, and it means we're going to get a fair push off here. And if I can just see what else is going to put down, nothing there, but our bandit will get some good damage off onto that lumberjack, meaning that we only have to defend it with an ice wizard of our own. I'm just going to Mega Minion here just to take it out completely. However, it does actually get one shot off, which is quite impressive, so we'll give him a well played for there. And now we actually have no counters to any legendary cards such as the Sparky, and he's also got his an Inferno Dragon there, which does quite a lot of damage, but nothing too bad there. Okay, I'm just going to Skeleton Army now, so we had to wait a little bit. Now we're going to go with the Bandit as well, and this should be a good push for us as long as we can get it going with our Bandit there. Wait, is he using an all-legendary deck? I'm not sure, I think he might be using an all-legendary deck. Yeah, and we take that tower there. Music is back on now, so I hadn't noticed that it wasn't on, but it's on now, which is good. Going to play Ice Wizard here. We're going to just go attacking for most of this live stream. Foam rings there, but we'll see how this goes. In fact, I think our friend or opponent, but he's our friend too in the clan. Thank you very much, Jack. Is there as well. I'm going to miner over here. In fact, he hasn't given up at all, and we are going to probably take this tower. Oh no, we won't, because that's a very good spark shot there. And he's got a massive fish coming our way. Our poison will get off some good damage, and our Mega Minion will get a hit off as well, which is brilliant. Now I'm going to Inferno Tower over here and get our Mega Minion down to try and get off a shot, but it won't, and that's really bad. We are going to struggle here against a joke deck, which isn't brilliant, but we'll see how it is going to go. So I'm just going to log this here and get that out of my way. I do not want to see that there, and that will be good game with our bandit in the centre, hopefully getting a shot off. No, just onto the Sparky, meaning that we will suffer no more damage, and that is a good thing. So thank you, Jack, for that. How many people in the stream now? I think not too many. Just 2 people, thank you very much. We'll see if anyone has joined the tournament. So, how many likes? No one has joined the tournament. This is what? Oh, okay. One person has joined the tournament. William, our other member of the clan. We will start soon, so we will get this going. Okay, so I'm just going to be back in a sec. So give me a minute. I'll turn up the music and we'll get going in a while. Back in a bit. Okay, we are back. We only need one more crown for our crown chest, which we might do a bit later on. We might do an online battle, since we have got 2 good decks. We've even got a multi-deck here, which is quite good. I think we'll do a friendly battle with this. Very grateful for anyone who is interested. Got 5 people online. Surprisingly, none of them have joined the tournament, because I think it shows clan. I think I just turned that off actually, but we're doing okay. So we're against Real Madrid BG. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it sounds exciting. So let's go. In place Ice Bear at the back, and now Morpher. So we're against someone with very low cards. Oh, well, they probably have lower cards than us, but we only have one card, I think, which is actually above tournament standard in this deck here. And that's going to be a terrible log, only hitting about half of this army. But it means we are going to get some good damage off, and that whip is going to be useless, not getting any damage off to our tower. Ice Spirit at the back now. This motorcycle deck is possibly my favourite deck. It is just so good countering almost every push. Even against Lava Loon, I played an online battle and won that, and then lost internet in another one, so we went back to 3000. And you can see we just completely shut down those elite parts. Now have a morph in a very good defensive position, meaning we won't have to spend as much elixir defending currently. And it won't take us long to cycle through to another mortar, because there again, here is another mortar which will be able to shoot off onto his tower while our other mortar is defending, which is good for us. I'm just going to hover the log and see if he's going to place anything. Looks like he isn't. In fact, he may also have given up. Why do we keep making people quit? I don't know. I do not know. But we're not doing too badly. Archie split there, and that knight and mortar will take that out. And we'll just flip to another battle. It's quite annoying, actually. I was hoping we could... Oh gosh, rocket, nothing. That wasn't what I was hoping. I was hoping we'd be able to get some good damage done to our teammates in preparation for this tournament, but it turns out we haven't actually got much done at all. In fact, he's only just started playing now. I thought he'd stopped playing, so I'd given up on that defending there. But it looks like it was a mistake, so we're given well played. I was not expecting that, that's for certain. And we're just going to let him take that power because he's not going to do much else for the time being. Just going to place knight here, and that will take out all of those skeletons. And it looks like he's just going to play a wizard, which is quite wasted really. It's not going to do much at all, especially when we round it with skeletons, and it means it will only get off one shot. So now I can arch it here and give it a nice log, getting rid of that Skami as well. Beautiful timing. And just some water shot will take that out there. As long as he doesn't place a elite guard, which he won't, but he'll place down another mirror skeleton army, which we wasted our arrows on, and that should be able to take that tower, which is good. I'm now going to place knight down to take that out, and we're just going to defend. Really, with this deck, you don't get 3 crowns. I think brought 3 crowns once in a proper battle, but generally it's pretty hard to do. Logging here just to kill time, and he times his skeleton army perfectly again, which I'm glad about. And now we're just going to have a little bit of a mess around there. Now we're going to do another friendly battle. If you aren't in the clan, we'll do another. But I would like to say thank you to another person watching the video, whose name is Peter Duck Plays. Thank you very much, Peter. Thank you for your request earlier, by the way, of the lumberjack balloon deck. I'm very glad you did that. So the password to the tournament is Digby with a capital D, spelt capital D-I-G-B-Y. So come and have a join, and then come and join the stream. And we won't start quite yet because there's only 3 people, but we will do relatively soon. So thank you, Peter, and thank you for all of you others who are watching. So people are a bit confused about what a live stream tournament is. It means that, as you guys can tell, we are doing a tournament on YouTube so you guys can watch it and get involved as well. So I'm going to do a friendly battle now with William. We're going to use a slightly different deck here. I'm just going to copy a deck from one of the top players in the world, and we'll see if it's any good. I presume it is, but okay. Our opponent is also going to do the same. We're not going to both go for the top player, but we're going to go towards the top. So I'm going to copy this deck here into deck slot 2, and let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so in a battle with William here, I am using a golem deck with lumberjack, and I'm not sure what our friend or opponent is going to be using, and we both use a pump to begin with, so we know what we've got to counter that with. So he's going to play skeletons. Beautiful play there with the skeletons, and both of our pumps are going to get a kick off there. I am just going to... Oh my gosh, that is a massive mistake. I think we've already just cost ourselves the game. My aim there was to hit the pump, and I completely missed. That is just horrifically played there. Very, very disappointing. But it's not going to get too much damage off. which is good for us. I'm going to log that just to prevent that from getting too much more damage, and our skeletons will take that out with the musketeer only getting off 3 shots, which isn't good, but surprisingly, we actually survived that, and now I'm going to lumberjack to try and take that out before it gets to the tower, but unfortunately that is not going to happen as cleanly as I wanted. But we are going to get a mega minion down to take out the rest of that, and we're going to get down another pump, which is good because now we've got everything kicking, doing some good elixir advantage, and we're getting a baby dragon down. We can cycle skeletons if necessary, but really what I want to do is lightning his pump, because we haven't actually done enough damage to the other side yet to 1 to 5 for it, but we'll see if he leaves the baby dragon. Okay, so he won't leave the baby dragon. In fact, I'm just going to save my lightning now to kill their 3 musketeers. I'm going to place Mega Minion here to take out that, which is all good, meaning the barbarians won't get off any damage, and we've actually got a fair push if necessary. We're going to pump up as well. Probably the wrong move there. As soon as we did it, he placed down a card which we do not want to see in our face, and we're going to have to waste our baby dragon there, and he gets off our tower below 1,200. This is a beautiful lightning here. He overcommitted, but then so did I, because now he can place down his 3 musketeers, but we should be able to defend this. Skeletons there and lumberjack, and we should be able to take out that pretty quickly, and then we can log this actually, just making that even easier, and they won't get off any damage whatsoever. I'm going to place Golem now. He's just placed down his 3 musketeers just as I did that, which isn't brilliant, but we'll see what he does now. I'm going to lightning that, and skeletons to take the rest of that out, and baby dragon now. I timed the baby dragon completely wrong, but we do now have a massive push coming, and we should be able to guarantee us the win. Lumberjack as well now. We've got a log to take out this, barbarians, and the skeletons there dead, and now we're going to get down another golem, which is not timed very well, considering as soon as we placed it down, he placed down his 3 musketeers, which we can lightning, and that will get us some good damage, and that will be the win there. So despite wasting a 6 elixir lightning at the beginning, we managed to do well there and take out William. If you're enjoying this, please tell us in the comments. Comment freely. I haven't set any restrictions on that, I don't think, so we'd be glad if you can just have a flick through. We've got some not very good cards in the shop. I did do the double elixir challenge, didn't do very well there, but still, not brilliant. We have Balloon, which I did use before. This card I used to get up into Arena 6, but from there I used a hog deck with just the Ice Wizard and Loggers legendaries, which I'm sure many of you won't have, but they're easily being replaced as well with the Fireball. Even Zap is useful, and then you can also use Archers, which in many ways are actually better than the Ice Wizard. I think the Ice Wizard needs a little bit of a buff, especially as it doesn't kill skeletons, which is quite weird, I think. I think it's quite messed up, because if you look at it, it only does 42 damage per second, which is actually less than a skeleton. But it is a good card, and I use it in my deck, so not much else we can say. Who else is in the tournament? Is anyone else there? Let's see if the goal goes. Nope, just 3 people. Come on, guys, why aren't you joining? Come and have a join. Okay, so I'm just going to switch off the gameplay here, and we're going to have a look at the chat, and it means you can see your message on the screen, so feel free to type in anything you want within reason.
fuck 'em.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, so Digby, Sam. Who is Sam? Return on TV Royale. Should we copy that person's deck? Yep. Well, are you ready to do another challenge? Pick another person. They have to be local. So top local. I'm in Great Britain, so I'm not sure if it's restricted to that or to like Wales, England. But we'll copy this person's deck. So it's a lovely, expensive deck. In fact, I think that's a joke deck, so we won't go for that. Instead, we will go for not that deck. We will go for this looks also like a joke deck. I'm not sure if these are real decks. Please tell me, because I really don't know. But this one looks good. I like the look of this. I think I used this one in a video before, but we had to delete it because I accidentally beat my opponent 3 times in a row with 3 crowns. So let's jump into this now. If you didn't know, my opponent is in the room, so he knows what deck I am using. But that's okay. We should still be able to destroy him unless he too is using another deck. He's asking, is it a 3 Musketeer deck? Well, you guys know. But that's a secret he will have to find out. Oh gosh, it is. It is a 3 Musketeer deck. Okay, it's a 3 Musketeer deck. Yeah, wink, wink. But he is going to get some good damage now and take out our tower. Oh, well, he gets it down far enough for it to be not far away from being taken out now. So we have Mirror in this deck, which is quite good. And we should be able to use that to good effect. I'm going to do Knight here as well, just to get some good work going. And now I'm going to actually pump, because I've lost this tower. I can't counter it well enough at the moment. So now I'm going to Goblin Gang as well, just to take out his hog so it doesn't do too much damage. He's going to fireball pretty much nothing. And we now have a huge elixir advantage. So I'm just going to go Battle Ram and Skeletons, just to keep up some pressure. And we're going to hover with our 3 Musketeers. I'm going to zap this, taking out most of that. And we might actually be able to get another pump down, which would be good. But I know that he's going to place down his hog any second, which isn't so good. So I'm going to place Knight actually here, so his hog, when he places it, won't get in the way. And we've got a massive elixir brewing at the moment, which is going to do really well, as long as we can get ready for this. Another Goblin Gang. He's going to log or zap, I can't remember. Okay, log. And we're going to go Battle Ram now. And once we get into double elixir, this is really our deck. We're going to get lots of damage off as soon as that happens. I'm going to place down another pump. We've got 3 pumps down. Our opponent is almost certainly in the doo-doo here, especially if we can just hold off his hog just for a short more time. Okay, 3 Musketeers now in the centre. He doesn't know that we have them if he wasn't listening to it before, so he should be in a little bit of shock right now. But unfortunately, he has saved his fireball for it, and we don't get anything done. And it looks like we actually might lose this if we can't get enough damage off. But we are going to be able to Goblin Gang here and take some of that out. And Skeleton's taking it out before he can even switch to it. And 3 Musketeers there again. Hopefully he can't get the fireball off in time, but he can, And now I'm going to switch it up on both sides, but we can't get anything done. And now we're going to do Goblin Barrel other side. Oh, I think he's struggling a little bit here. Will we be able to take the tower? Zap, 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 zap. Yes, that's a tower dead there. And now we're going to go 3 Musketeers right there. Not very well positioned. Probably should have waited another second because he's not going to do anything at all actually there. Where's his hog? Where's his hog? I'm going to go 3 Musketeers here. And it looks like we have actually lost this one now. with his just sneaky plays, which is so annoying. But it looks like actually he hasn't taken our tower yet, which I'm quite surprised by, considering how much bonus he's got on us there. And I'm going to place Elixir Collector here this time, just so we can hold off a bit longer. And what's he got? 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 We're going to have to knight this, and he's going to place down his hog, and he'll get it down in time. Oh no! Oh no! 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 And that is good game as he takes the tower. That is so embarrassing. It wasn't the actual deck that we used the other time. It used a special card, which I'm going to include now. That deck, I think, also may have been a joke deck with the mirror there. I haven't actually seen that used with any success recently, but we'll do one more of these before we start the tournament, depending on how many people have joined. So I'll go and switch this for that. What else could we do to improve this? I think we'll throw the login, and maybe we could use. Yeah, I think we'll use this instead of that. And we're pretty much ready to go. In fact, I think minor would be slightly better. Yeah, let's go for this. And then if that doesn't work, we can switch it up a bit. How many people are in the tournament now? 5 people. Anyone, all from our clan, so not brilliant. Not brilliant in terms of spreading out to you guys. But thank you very much for joining to our clan, Avi. Have you been watching our videos? No, maybe not, but thank you for joining. If you are watching now, thank you again. Sorry, I just need to turn the mic off for a second. Okay, so here against William again, and we're just going to go battle around here. What? What? What is this? What? What just happened? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to log that, and he did really well there. He got so much damage. Just as we did it, he played as well, which completely threw me off. I know he'll be using a bandit as well, because that is my favourite card, but I'm not sure how he's going to use it, or when. Okay, so skeletons here, and 3 musketeers. Timed very badly, but we are going to get some good damage off there. Maybe we could get this in over here just in time. No, and he logs there as well. Not quite what he wanted, but it means we won't get off many damage. Much damage. My grammar isn't very good. Unfortunately, we don't have any counter for his battle ram other than an elixir pump, which isn't brilliant. I can't remember what he uses to counter us, so, which isn't brilliant. Now I'm just going to do a quick push here, because there's nothing I can do, and he's just going to tornado that, and it's going to be so annoying, because there's nothing I can really do. But it won't get to the tower, but our barbarian will get off some good damage, which I'm quite happy about there. We need to get our pump down, but I can't cycle round to it quick enough, unfortunately. And he's going to get lots of damage there with his bandit, and that was not well played from us at all. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. He's going to do that, and I'm going to heal nothing, which is a typical Sam move. My name is Sam, but Moosadiq, I don't think, was talking to me. So if we'd healed that there, we probably would have got his tower down to 400. But not brilliant for us, but not too bad, as he gives us a crying face, which shows us the bumhole that he is. Log there, sorry, he placed Ice Spirit there, and he is going to get to the tower and take it out. We know our pump won't be able to do enough to get it done in time. His bandit is doing work on us over there, and we're going to have to miner over here. He's going to log that, which is so infuriating, as we're going to get another loss here, almost certainly. I'm going to log now, and we're going to Elixir Collector, battle ram over here to try and distract that, and then we're going to play skeletons. This is good game. We've lost this now completely. Completely lost it. But our log will be able to take out those skeletons, so we have a final hint of revenge there as he takes us out for the final time, and that is good game. I need to find the deck that we're using, because I don't think it actually used Goblin Gang. Can you remember, Will? I'll go and have a look through my things. I remember recently I've had bad internet and got quite a few losses, but when was it? Was it 3 days ago? A week ago maybe. Ah, I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Can I copy my own deck? I don't think you can, but I know what I'm going for now. So we have to use. Yeah, I know. I've got it. We're going to use the minion horde instead of miner. We continue using heal spell. Is there a pump in my deck? Yes, there is. We use arrows though instead of the log, and I think the rest of the deck is actually the same. Yep, this is the deck here. 4.3 elixir. Is that right? I can't tell. But we have got the pump, which makes it quite useful. I'm not sure what our opponent is going to be using, but we'll see how it's going. How's the tournament? Still only 5 people. Come on, guys. Come on, get involved. But in a sec, if no one's joined, we'll show it to the clan. Just after this battle. So, let's go. Be really good if you guys could join our clan. We'd like it very much for you guys to get involved with us and help us make videos, give us improvements, suggestions, everything we would be very happy to receive. So he's again using his deck there with the, what's it called? I keep forgetting what it's called, Battle Ram, but it won't get any damage off there. Meaning we did well there, just 9 elixir to counter his 10. Which is a win. He's got his bandit there, and our knight is going to take that out with ease as we now battle ram and prepare to arrow whatever he places down, unless it's skeletons. If he places skeletons, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just leave them. Our barbarians will get shut down, but it means that he had to waste 2 elixir there just to take out that. In fact, he had to use 3, didn't he? Because he had to use the tornado, which means it's a win. It is a win, and we're going to elixir collector here. No damage has been done at all, just about a minute of the game, halfway through, in terms of the first non-elixir, and he's going to fireball that, which is quite infuriating. However, I think he'll get a little bit of a shock in the second when we give him a surprise. We're going to knight over here, and remember we've got minion horde as well, which can be used with relative success, which is really what we want currently. And we're going to heal up that musketeer, then it will get off lots of damage there, getting the tower down to just above 1,000, which is a complete victory for us at the moment. And we've still got our minion horde. He fireballed over there last time, so I think we'll pump it up in a minute, depending on what he's going to place down. Going to place down anything? Well, we don't want to waste elixir, so we'll go there. We can use our battle ram defensively if necessary, but for the time being I don't really want to. I'm going to skeleton over here just to distract the, I've forgotten what it's called, executioner, which is well played by him there, taking all of that out very, very effectively. I'm just going to arrow all of this just because it is so annoying, and it would have taken out our barbarians much more easily. And we've got our pump kicking, which is really, really good at the moment, especially as we've now got 2 pumps down. But now I've got to do the same move as before. Skeletons being taken out, but we do take out that battle ram there, and our knight is going to take out the other barbarian, and it won't take out his executioner. But it's all good. It is all good. He's going to waste an ice spirit there, which is fine by me. And now we're going to 3 musketeers. It's going to get off some good damage there, but not enough to possibly survive our onslaught, I don't think. In fact, he will. Oh my god. No. No. I am playing so badly. Well done, Will. Well done to Will. You can see he's jumping out of his chair. He's amazed. He can win a battle. It's quite impressive. Okay, so 5 people will show it to our clan. Please come and join if you can. In fact, I accidentally clicked start. Anyway, tournament has started. Come and join. Let's go. Who's watching the live stream? Is anyone new Will watching? If you want us to any questions, we will answer.
EHRZ6.
Hello, EHRZ6. I think you're a subscriber. I think I remember you. I will also. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what that means. If you could give a normal version of what that means, then we'd like you to explain it. But anyway,
Nab Road.
Nab Road. Do you know what Nab Road means? Is anyone actually watching the stream?
No.
No, no people watching. Okay, so no views currently, so this is all a little bit of a waste until you're watching it in replay, but I think what we'll do now is we'll get into our first battle, and we will be using this deck here. So we'll call for a battle now and see how it goes. Join the tournament. I don't think they get what it means. It is called Commander YouTube. If you are still watching, comment down below. If you're watching live, just say still here. And if you're watching this before, please comment still here. And we will like and give your thing a love. And if you are interested in helping us choose a name for our tournament, we would like to name our passwords and tournaments after people who have subscribed to us. So if you have subscribed to us, we'll be very interested. And someone is in our tournament calling for a match, so let's join them. Let us join them. So it is against Musadik. We are using a mortar deck here. I should have used the other deck. I'm not quite sure what deck Musadik uses, but it should be good. We're going to start off with our knight at the back here. We haven't got a very good hand. The weakness of this deck is probably against like Pekka or something like that. But for the time being, this isn't too bad. Oh no, 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 no. He's got wizard. That means he might be running Pekka. If he's running Pekka, I am annoyed. Okay, so he might not be. I'm not sure if you would use both of them. I'm just going to log this here just to get off some good damage. And I'm going to mortar over here. Going to knight here. I think this is probably our most weak deck, considering we have actually no cards other than the archers, which actually attack the air directly. And even just the bomb damage there is going to take out that there. So this is likely to be a loss with this mortar deck, as he gives us a crying face, which isn't brilliant, but oh well. It is what it is. Skeletons, we're probably going to have to split these at the back here. Not many other options at the moment. So yeah, I'll just do that. And there's not much point in rocketing at the moment. I'm just going to knight here. That will do well. Just going to log so our mortar focuses on the witch, who is being quite annoying. Relatively annoying in terms of how she's constantly just spawning the skeletons which are destroying our tower. I'm not sure he's going to place anything else, so we're going to place our level below skeletons, and his wizard is going to get off 2 shots, which is really, really bad for us currently. And I'm now going to do a knight back here. I'm going to have to rocket this now, just because I don't have many other options, and it means that he has an elixir advantage just from that, and we are going to struggle again. I'm just preparing to log, so I'm pretty sure, yep, he's going to either Fire Spirit or use his Lumberjack as before, and in fact he does both, so not too bad. Arrows here, I don't think he expected that, and we're going to have to rocket this now as well, and he's going to log that. I think he knows that this is going to go down to spells and there's not much we can do, especially if our internet cuts out, as it has done previously when we've done this. I'm going to Ice Spirit now just so our mortar stays alive, and our Ice Spirit is going to take out those Fire Spirits, which is brilliant. I'm going to lock this now as well, and I'm now going to have to play a defensive mortar game, which is not too bad for us, but not brilliant. Archers will be able to take that out, I hope, without it getting a shot off. Oh, it does get off a shot, unfortunately, but it could be worse. Ice Spirits now, and now I'm going to rocket over here, meaning that we should be able to take out that witch. I think it does. Yep, it takes out the witch, which is a key point. Skeletons over here, just to distract that, and then we place down our knight. Not going to waste any damage off there. I am going to struggle a little bit here, so I've got to place my archers over here. And we have got our rocket back, but that isn't brilliant considering how badly we were doing earlier. Going to place down another mortar now, and we are getting back in this slowly but surely. And another knight. And our mortar's going to miss. I think we're just going to rocket here. Ice Spirit over here, archers, and we are going to lose this battle. So that is very annoying. That is a crying face, and that is not good. In fact, no, he didn't take our tower, which is really good, considering how much trouble we were in. I expected he would switch at some point, and it looks like he will do eventually, but currently he hasn't done that yet. Going to rocket uselessly there, and then we're just going to arrows and log, and that will be good game. So despite facing our counter deck basically with having to use our rocket, arrows, and ice spirit the whole time just to counter his balloon, we managed to take that out because archers just do so much damage. Level 9 archers, ours are just there, and that's 142 damage a second between them. But the balloon currently has so much health. If you look at its tournament standard, it has 1,400 health, which is quite a lot. 10 seconds for the archers just to kill it, but our tower does well as well. So we're just going to watch William here go against Jish, who's another member in our clan, and it looks like he might lose this one. I'm not quite sure. So it's a draw so far, 1-1 in sudden death. That's quite impressive. Will is using a battle ram? Yeah, battle ram deck, which we saw him use against us earlier, which we lost to, playing terribly before. But now we're doing okay. He's doing okay, and we have got our first win on the board. So let's jump into another battle. Hopefully we'll get someone else. So Abby, he's another player. He's not actually in our clan. He's in sale, exclamation mark. But it's quite good. So a lot of battles going on now. We'll see how it goes a bit later on. If anyone's watching, thank you very much. After the battle, I'll go and check to see what's being said in chat again. But William is continuing to have a quick peek now and again, and that is all good. Oh god. That is annoying. So I just placed down archers against this deck, which isn't brilliant considering what deck he's at. Oh god. It's lava loon, lava loon, lava loon. This is bad. I want to draw them all here, and that would be absolutely brilliant to rocket if we can just do that. And that is good. We're taking out all of that. And then we're going arrow without any damage. And look how much damage we did to that other side. That was a perfectly play. I'm really, really surprised at how well that went, considering we had one archer, a rocket, and an ice spirit and arrows, and we took out all of that. So that was pretty good. So Will did win his battle 2-1 against Jish, and now he's just going to have a quick look at the comments and inform me if anyone has said anything. Please feel free to comment throughout. I'll be very happy to answer all of your comments. So Will, can you please read out the comments?
The password is not Digby.
The password is Digby. It's capital D. I'm almost 100% sure. Was it Digby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Digby. The other people found it with Digby, so...
The name is Commander YouTube, in case you're trying on a different one.
Yeah, if you try to join a different battle, then I'm afraid I can't help you there. I'm just playing relatively conservatively against Jack here, because before, when we thought he'd stop playing, he actually hadn't, and it went quite badly for us. But I think he actually has given up here, because it hasn't been quite a while. Now, Will is in another battle against Welsh Warrior. In a while, if you would like me to switch channels so Will can have a quick play on as well, then I'd be happy to do that. But we've still got quite a while in this one, and quite a while in the rest of this stream. So taking out that tower there, we're just going to quickly take out this. And if you are still watching again, but still here, #2 or something else indicating that you are still here, and I'd be very, very impressed, considering how long the stream and video will be. And it will be, thank you very much if you are watching, very much appreciated. And if you hit that subscribe button or even the like button, I would appreciate it even more. So please get in touch with us. If you want to email us your any suggestions, email us at commanderscampo@gmail.com. That is commanders with an S at the end, just a single S, but that is it. So we're just going to have a quick look at Will again. Has the battle started? The minute's been, and 300 damage has occurred. That's it. Oh gosh, this isn't going to be good for Will. This is not going to be good. But he is going to shut that down. I think I think he's got a worse deck against air than we actually do because we have the rocket. Mind you, he does have the tornado and the fireball, which I think can replace the rocket in many ways. So I'm going to do another battle here with this mortar deck. It is actually my favourite deck, despite it being hated by a large number of people. It is actually a really good deck with great success. I'm just going to restart the music again. I keep forgetting to do that, and I'm sorry, but it's all I can do. So we are against Dan Riley. Hello, Dan. I know you are a subscriber. Thank you very much. So we'll see how this goes. He uses Lava Loon as well, and I think he knows I use a mortar deck. So this isn't brilliant for us. I'm just going to arrow here, so our Ice Spirit will be okay and be able to take that out. But this isn't a really good start considering how unlucky we have with people we are facing. He's going to place down his Mega Minion there. I think Dan's at 2,000. I think he's just got into Arena 9 recently, so congratulations to you. Head up there. TED Talks. I'm not sure if any of you guys watch those. They're quite entertaining. Well, most of them are quite entertaining, and we are going to be able to take that out there, which is quite good considering it's only the bomb damage that gets to our tower, and our archer won't get hit off, but he'll be prepared to for later on. I'm going to play another once more an attacking mortar, but then I think we'll have to leave it at that considering he now has, I think he's saving up for his lava hound, so we are going to cover. So lightning there. Wow, I think. That was quite unneeded, I think, but it's still fair play, and you can trust him since he's at 2,700. Is it 2,700 or 2,600 for that arena? I do not know, but we are going to struggle a little bit. Okay, so Will has just lost his first battle 1-0 just before he took that tower, and I'm sure he's going to get some stick considering Welsh Warrior hasn't actually ever won a tournament. But good luck to you, Welsh Warrior. You took out the leader, and it's going well. So now Will is against a Dictator, who is also a loyal subscriber. So thank you to you for your continued support. And I'm going to Knight over here now. I think I'm going to have to Ice Spirit this, and then we will actually rocket all of these, which will be good considering it won't get off any damage, I do not think. Yeah, so no damage there, and we are going to take the tower. Now I'm just going to place another defensive mortar because I know that he's going to struggle a little bit now. I'm just going to place archers to take that out, and then skeletons as well are over here. We aren't actually going to suffer any damage whatsoever, which is good. Knight the wrong side there, but it's fine. I'm going to get down another mortar, and I think that was not a very good play there since there's only 20 seconds left. The Lava Hound might just cross the bridge, but that's it. Especially as we just cycle around to our Ice Spirit now, and that will take out all of that, meaning that will be a good game. But I think we could probably rocket nothing here and be okay. So no point in countering that. I'm just going to rocket this balloon over here, and that will be good game. So thank you very much to all of you so far. I'm not sure how much there is in the tournament. We'll continue throughout the remainder of the tournament. If any of you are still watching, thank you very much again. Only 14 people in the tournament. This isn't too good, but we are in first place currently. We can do another battle in a sec, but we'll watch Will for the time being, who is currently now in third place. Welsh Warrior up there in fourth currently. So let's go and have a look at this. So it looks like Will is going to get his trophies back up here against the Dictator. But Dictator is himself a good player. I think he's in arena, just short of Arena 8 currently. He reached 2,000 trophies and almost got to Arena 8 within one day, which is pretty good considering how far 300 trophies is. I guess it is just 10 more wins and losses, but you might, if you face your counter decks, and it gets quite difficult. So either he was very lucky or played very well. I expected a mixture of both, and that's a good fireball there, taking out the Prince and the Inferno Dragon. Well, it doesn't completely take out the Inferno Dragon, but it prevents it enough, and that's a nice tornado there. But it looks like Dictator is using a spam deck, but I'm not sure how expensive it is. We'll just see now if Dictator's dropped down, because I know he's got us a lot of crowns. I'd like to thank everyone who's done well in this clan. 150 crowns in, I think it's, has it been, yeah, it's been 2.5 days, so that's quite impressive. Ollie C, who was in our clan, did our best ever with 450 crowns before the end of the crown chest, and that was really, really impressive. And we did it in 2 days, so he was getting 225 crowns a day. And then we also have loyal other people such as King Kong, who's consistently up there, along with Infinity. Sorry. I think we'll go into a battle now. Will's going angry because he's against Musaddiq. I'm not quite sure why, but we'll see. And I am also against a dictator now, so this should be good. We'll see how it goes. It'll be exciting. Maybe we can get a 2 crown. I don't know. So he's angry already. Just by hearing our name, he's angry. I think we might have to play quite conservative. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. Correct me on my grammar if you if you wish to. I'm just doing skeletons here just to completely mess up. And we are going to log this and knight and ice spirit, and that won't get any problems there. I think we got 1 shot off, but we've actually done more damage on our own. I accidentally kicked something over there, so I've got to sort that out quickly. But okay, so it's all good. It's all good. Archers there just to take out that minion horde. Our opponent only has level 8 cards, so we are at a slight advantage. Mind you, we have level 8 skeletons as well. I would like to know your opinion on the Inferno Dragon. It can be quite a good card, I know, but most people don't like it. I think it's quite a cool card, but I don't currently use it because I just don't think it doesn't have many benefits currently. I think it does need a bit of a buff at some point or in some way. But for the time being, I think it's okay. Ice Spirit here just to distract that and be able to freeze it. And then we're going to go Archers here and Skeletons. Just before it takes on our Archer minion, we'll be able to take that out with our Archer still on full health. And it means we don't have to defend really against his Skeleton army because it will just be completely taken out by the mortar in the tower. I think he'll get 1 hit off. No hits there. And our Archer is going to get his tower down below 1650, which is good. Now we can probably place another mortar. I think I want to do that. But I know we have 3 muskets, so I'm going to place more here. So I expect he'll have to play them at some point if he wants to do much. And this is good. This is quite good, I think. We're going to be able to rocket and take out all 3 of those, I think. Yeah, all 3 of those, which is a really good rocket. We'll give him a laughing face because I'm quite happy with that there. That was pretty good. Archers there to take out that. He's going to rocket nothing. Well, he rockets the tower, so I guess that's better than nothing. And then we're going to place a terrible mortar, possibly the worst, one of the worst positions it could have been placed. And we are just going to push now to take that tower before time runs out. Log there just to take more on that prince and arrowing, and that should be a good game as long as we can just play relatively sensibly for these last few seconds, and that is good game. So well played to Dictator. If you are watching, thank you very much, and thank you all of you who have subscribed to our channel or are watching. It is very much appreciated, and we'd love to get you more involved slightly later on in some other tournaments. William has lost again to Mr. Deepme. He's lost another 20 or so trophies, which puts him now back into 5th place. So quite far down now, but Mr. Deep's climbing, and now we have Thunderbolt. He has I think he's won 2 of our tournaments before. Okay. Now, William is against SJ. He is a player at around 3,200 trophies. He's pretty good. I can't remember what deck he has off by heart, but I do like to talk with our clanmates. It's quite a good thing. And there's Thunderbolt there. Now, his deck is possibly the most hated in our clan, but there's no doubt that it is also one of the best. I think he's won 2 out of 4 of our tournaments, which is pretty impressive considering how many people have been in some of them. And that is going to be a win there to Thunderbolt, which is very well played to him. I'm not sure we're going to do many more battles now because I want other people to get involved and get their wins, because I don't want to steal first place from anyone, and that may not happen, but it's not worth the risk. But overall, it's doing quite well. So for the rest of this video, we'll just be watching people throughout. So we're watching Musadik here. It would be really good to see a Musadik Thunderbolt battle. That would be quite exciting, considering the decks are so different. However, the last time they played, I think Musadik got 3 crowns. So that's not so good, but it would be a good matchup now, I am sure. I would like to point out that William, the other Commander Campo player, has just rage quit. William, what would you like to say? Gollum. Okay, so I'm just going to have a read through clan chat now. Say hello to all of you guys who are watching. So, one watching currently, thank you very much. And that is it. So, hi Campo, I would like to know that. Okay, so thank you very much, EHRZ. And whoever's watching now, please just say watching now, and we will be happy to read out your name. So, I've just got to try and find the comments game since Will needed his iPad back, but it's not too bad. So, this is going to be an awesome play here, with the bowler just completely shredding all of those troops there, especially with the wizard. But I don't know how this is going to go. It looks like so far Musadik is going to get 2 crown. However, 3 crown is possible. I feel a bit sorry for Dictator. He's coming up with people with main counters to his deck, with the mortar just completely shutting down his 3 musketeers, well, the rockets as well. But then you have the mortar taking a skeleton army, 3 musketeers, which just does so well. And then also you obviously have the alternative uses with the use of the Inferno Dragon counter with the arrows. Sorry, not arrows, archers. Archers shoot arrows, that's probably why I got confused. But this is just going to be a 1 crown, which I'm quite surprised about, but well done to you two. Looks like Musadik is climbing up the ladder again, probably going into 3rd, if not 4th, 2nd place, depending on how Thunderbolt is doing. Let's watch Thunderbolt if he is on. Yep, so he is, so we'll go and watch this now. He is against SJ. This will be a good match. SJ uses a Golem deck, a Golem Executioner deck, which is really strong at the moment. They are in the meta. I think we saw the top player in the world using them, and a few below are also using them. So it is a really, really strong piece. And now I'm just going to leave you for a short while. I'll be back in a sec, but we'll keep letting the replays roll out and see you in a sec.
Fuck 'em.
Wow, that was very well played by Thunderbolt there to take the win against SJ. And I think he will be overtaking us in 1st place. Yes, he will, so well done to him. Now I'm glad that we are no longer in 1st place. And William is laughing his head off that he's finally managed to get a win against San O'Reilly, and that means he's moved up into 5th place. What's happened? I mean, just 2 battles in, he was at 59 trophies and in 1st place, but unfortunately now he's at 56 after many battles. But we'll go and watch him now. He is against, he's against Dan Riley again. This is weird, they just played each other. This is confusing. I'm not quite sure how this works, but I'll leave you in peace again just for a short while.
lots of people.
Yep, we have. Okay, so Mike is back on. So I'm just going to turn off the tournament password now. I'm not sure how long is left. So 31 minutes, so now we should be able to get everything done. There's no password now, and we've been asked by someone to just use level 1 cards. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just going to use level 1 cards. William won his battle, by the way, for any of you who are interested. And I think what we're going to do is use possibly legendaries. No, I don't have many level 1 cards. That's the problem. Because all of my legendaries are actually level 2. But Joe's Beckett, thank you very much for commenting, and we will do what you say. If you don't know of any other YouTubers who did level 1 plays, there's a good YouTuber called JHC Gaming, and he does videos, I think, 4 times a week on average, and they go really, really well. He uses a level 1 account, and I think he's in Arena 9 currently. Mind you, he just dropped down, but he keeps switching around it, and as you saw probably just earlier, that was the thing that popped up. I'm also going to go for a mirror. We can have a little bit of fun here. It's nothing too important this tournament, so if we lose, it's not a big deal. And I'm not sure what other cards you want me to use. Let's use... Heal Spell wouldn't actually do anything, because I still want to have a go at winning, it would be fun. But we don't actually have anything against air currently. I could go for Ice Wizard, because it's reduced to level 1, isn't it? So I can use legendaries. We'll use Electro Wizard, that would go well. And then... I'm not sure whether there's much point in using Inferno Dragon. But there is, of course there is. Stupid thing to say. But I think we'll get rid of... Miner's really good, but it's not going to be too useful in this. So, we are at 105, so if will probably put us in 4th position around that currently. But no point in being boring. Let's use all level 1 cards. So Joe Becker, this is for you. Let's go. Okay, so just had to quickly speak there. We'll see how this goes against Majestic. This is going to be good. So, Majestic, thank you for watching our video. It's very much appreciated. Unfortunately, we haven't got much counters other than the Electro Wizard, and he himself plays Electro Wizard, which isn't good. Maybe we should have used Tornado or something splashy. I guess we have Ice Wizard, but other than that, it's not going to be particularly good. I'm just going to move this over here and log. We don't get any damage done, and that was actually not too badly played. But it means we don't hit anything else. So Majestic is at 3,400 trophies are being indicated, and hopefully he's not using anything like his following deck, so then we're pretty much screwed. But oh crap, he must be. Oh god. I'm just going to do Bandit Graveyard. It looks like this one is going to be possibly a loss. I don't know why I think that, but I think there's a chance that it might be. So, but it looks like we've got some good damage up there, which I'm quite happy about. So, for the time being, that's not too bad. We don't have to go Inferno Dragon here, but we know he has Electro Wizard, which means this isn't going to go too well for us. We're going to play Ice Wizard, hopefully before he plays his Electro Wizard, and that would be really good if we can get that down. And we're actually winning, which is surprising, considering how this is going. So if we completely get thrashed, I'm going to start crying and blaming it on you. But anyway, let's see how we can go. Okay, so we have lost this. We've got no spells which can harm his pump other than the graveyard itself, which I'm not sure would be the best move. I'm just going to Bandit here again, and we can put another graveyard down. Oops, that was a bit of a mistake, but not too bad at all. And that should be able to take that tower. Yeah, there we go. So that's taking that tower, but it's not well played or anything like that. It was just played. It was just played. That's what we're going to call it. Just played. I'm actually going to tornado these away from our tower, so they will do less damage, and the baby dragon can be taken out before taking out that Ice Wizard, which is quite good. The graveyard here, and we're going to place Lumberjack in the centre, which is going to be quite good, I think. We're not going to be able to... Still, the chances of winning this is so small. In fact, I think it's pretty much zero. But for the time being, it's not the worst place in the world. And I'm going to Electro Ice Wizard here, sorry. And Electro Wizard down. Can we get it down in time? Will we get it down? 3, 2, 1. Yes! We won using only level 1 cards, so that was well played. Against someone with 3,400 trophies using a meta deck. We beat this with a joke deck. So I'm quite happy there. I'm going to have a quick switch over now as well. He was also going to be doing some more level 1 battles, but for the time being, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we are back. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it at the moment, but we are going to try a bit later on. I'm just going to do a few more friendly battles from now, I think, but I can watch a few tournament ones as well. Will's just going to have a... What did you want, Noel? Okay, Will's going to do a tournament battle level 1 since he is at 4th place, so he's got a fair chance of going up, but we're going to have a go, so we'll see you in a sec.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Okay, we are back with William's account now. This is William's second account, but it's going quite well. So, Kesman has joined. He is a member of the leader of the main sale clan. So, thank you to him for joining, and let's keep going, get this underway.
This is the deck I'm going to use. Has 4 legendaries. So, cards,
I'm just going to have a quick bit of a switch around now, so Will is going to come over to the talking seat so you guys will be able to hear him more clearly, and we'll get all of this do that with you guys in a bit, but for the rest of the tournament and possibly the rest of the stream, thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Commander Campo. Sam, over and out.
Okay, so I'm here against Legendary Royale, and he is using, I think, probably a log or zap bait deck, it looks like, and I pretty much have no counters to that. As in, like, I have the Bowler and the Tornado, both level 1. So I'm going to get down the Inferno Dragon down here because I need the Bowler for if. Oh, actually, no, I have the log for the Goblin Barrel. So I'm just going to place the Bowler down here. That was a pretty bad idea as I can't really. I'm just going to Tornado this miner. Oh wow, I missed the miner. Well, I'm not going to Tornado that miner, except I am going to log this Goblin. No, I'm not going to log that Goblin Barrel either. Well, this battle has gone terribly already, and I'm not sure there's anything I can do to get this back. But as I haven't done a battle before on this account in this tournament, that won't make much difference. So I'm going to wait to overtime, and then I'm going to do a big push using the Lava Hound and the Graveyard spell. Since he does have the Inferno Tower, I will probably place down the Inferno Dragon at the same time. Okay, so he's got that down there. I can't really do anything now, but well, I think this is going to be a good game for this battle. Just gonna try and place a Tornado there at last, but I just got destroyed there. So basically using this deck, I'm just gifting people trophies, and that person I played just then has made my main account go down a place, and it just went from 3rd about less than a minute ago to now 6th. Oh, and now James Bond 007 has just pushed a Muzadiq down, and I'll just go into the next battle. Okay, I'm against Alex here. He hasn't got that many trophies, only 18, but he may have only recently joined the tournament, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I'm just going to get rid of the Inferno Dragon down here. I'm just going to place it down. He's got the Hog Rider, so I'm just going to Tornado this. I think he is in a fairly low arena as he only has level 5 epics, level 5 res and level 7 commons. So that Starmie will get a bit of damage up into the tower, but I'm just going to place down my Graveyard here and hopefully get off a fair amount of damage. Okay, so he's got the Wizard down there, which will counter that Graveyard pretty much entirely, but we will get about 1,000 damage off even though.
Hi guys, back.
So I'm going to have to use my level 1 rocket now to try and take out this balloon and that wizard, except my rocket is so low it doesn't quite take out the balloon.
Yeah, that's a bit unlucky there. There wasn't much else you could have done. But still, you're not going to do very well with these decks, especially if you're restricted to not being able to use all the cards, because most of the cards you would use, despite being level 1, are a higher level, and therefore you wouldn't be able to use them, because otherwise I would have been using Tombstone, and probably some other epics as well. I might have even used a double Prince deck, but I think they're both level 2, so unfortunately we couldn't do that.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Tornado here to just kill off those skeletons and the bomber. Probably didn't need to do that, as the bomb from the giant skeleton would have done a large amount of damage to them and probably killed 90% of them. So it's nearly an overtime, which is where this deck will actually be okay, as pretty much every single one of these cards are expensive. Okay, so he's got his wizard down here, so I'm just going to place down the... I didn't mean to rocket that, but... oh well. I rocketed the floor. It's a very good use of a rocket. So now I'm just going to get the Lava Hound down here quickly, and that wizard will not quite take out the tower, and I'm just going to place a Graveyard down here, and hopefully... I'm just going to tornado these away so they do not take out my skeleton. Oh wow, the arrows. Rip. Okay, so I'm just going to log this back here, and I think I could actually win this. Oh no, that will not quite let me win. So I think I may have a very large chance of losing now. So I'm just going to have one more. Oh well. Well, that's a good game. He's going to get the bomber to get one shot off, and the balloons bomb, and that will kill my tower. Well, you can't really expect to win with this deck, so I'll just have one more try, and then you either end the stream or do something else with it. 16 minutes.
16 minutes. I would just like to say that if you subscribe already, there is lovely technical our commanders and the commanderscampo. We have got it's called channel trader. If you guys can have a look at it, see what our channel is about more. But we will be doing more of these problems and probably positive episodes. You guys will have consistent performance. If you subscribe, you and for us.
Okay, so he's completely countered our small push there with just some skeletons and mortar and some archers. So he is using a mortar deck, which, as Sam has said, is one of his favourite decks to use. And I'm just going to get down the giant skeleton in front of this bowler and hopefully get a bit of damage off, maybe even get the giant skeleton to the tower. Okay, so it's not going to get to the tower, so I'm just going to place down a graveyard here to hopefully do a fair amount of damage to his tower. Okay, so he's logged that way and he's got an archer there, so it's not going to get, it's going to get no damage whatsoever onto that, except he did have to use his mortar once again, so he has not got that round in cycle yet. So I'm going to place down the Inferno Dragon here. I just noticed that if you place it down and then take it away, it shows a white light where it was. Well, it doesn't do it with the log, but that mortar should have taken out that. That rocket should have taken out a mortar, except just of how bad our level our mortar is, it won't do anything.
One of the reasons why I love them is because you counter many people fighting with your giant skeleton is also being countered by the family skeleton, archers, iceberg, and then you have water, everything behind it, and then you also have the knife and already back to your skeleton, archer, then just after spending probably 8 minutes, you can cycle back round. So quick that that's why it's so and it's almost certain that it's not the most rocket that I can feel like it's one together. And I get off that we've got the final piece now, but it looks like that is good. Shooting at the skeletons, they won't be able to get off the damage, and now will he get off the shot at the tower? Nope, so it's just going to be poisoned down now, unless Will can get a final stop on this. It looks like this is good game for the time being, and I'll switch back over again if necessary. Okay, so that's that. We'll be back in
Okay, so Matt has left the second clan. He was in Arena 4, but goodbye Matt. I hope you can join again soon.
Well, that means we've got another space open for you guys, so we'd love for you guys to come and join the Sail group and become a comrade.
Yep, there's currently 49 players in this clan, and I'll just see just how many there are in the main clan. Well, yeah, the main clan is full, but Sail UK, which is another of the Sail clans.
It's struggling quite a lot at the moment.
It does struggle a fair amount, except it is not a Sail YouTube clan run by Campo or I, but it is part of the main Sail clan. So as you can see, this person called Zave here is also at the top of the Sail UK called Lad Bible.
He's really, really good. Zave's got 5,200 trophies last season. He's got quite low level cards in some cases. I know he got level 13 Elite Barbarians towards the end of that season, but for the time being, I'm just going to switch off now and we'll be back on in 30 seconds.
And as you can see, he does use a similar deck to Thunderbolt in Sail YouTube.
Okay, back again now, and you can see Thunderbolt is striving ahead, and it looks like he will be our fourth winner of our fifth tournament and our third time champion. He truly is a champion at this, so well done to him as always. And we might actually be in the top 3, which I'll be very surprised about, but it depends on how Majestic Chanis does in his battles here. He is in a different clan. He's in a clan called Count Squad, so thank you very much for joining our tournament, Majestic, and we'd like to maybe see you in some other tournaments. Now, everyone watching, we'd love to get you involved, so if you wouldn't mind just commenting down below, and we could please do it. Okay, so I've just been informed that we know who EHR is. It is Ellis. So hello to Ellis. Thank you very much for jumping along. That is good. So that's obviously not 100% certain, as you can probably hear William in the background screaming, "I didn't say that!" But for the time being, thank you very much. Looks like Majestic has got quite a big lead here, and he's just timing everything pretty well and doing quite a bit. Okay, so another good fireball there, and it'll just be a fireball and a log left, and that will be GG. So actually, there's quite a fair push coming up here. It's a deep goblin barrel this time, and the log will struggle slightly more, and it's going to miss. Now this is not very big, and it's just another fireball, but for a while it looked quite exciting. Bit of a glitch there with the internet, because we're not getting very good internet at the moment, but we'll see in a second if we can get it working. Give me a sec. Good. Okay, so that was a good win there from Majestic, and that means we are finally in 3rd place. So that's quite good considering we didn't lose a match. I think that's how many wins there? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins there. So 5 winners in the tournament, meaning that if we waited later we would be on 150, but other than that we're doing okay. So Thunderbolt is playing not much at the moment. It looks like he's settled in for now and is just hoping that Majestic won't get these next 2 wins. He is against Eamon from Malaysia. Let's see how good each one are at trophies. So I think we beat Majestic, didn't we? Yeah, oh no, that's a different Majestic. So this Majestic is at 3,480, whereas Majestic Chanis is miles ahead at 4,400. Let's check out their clan. So he himself is a leader of a clan, and his clan looks to be slightly better than ours. However, I think he may only have 1. La Ganga, I presume, means the gang. However, I'll have to consult my Spanish-speaking friends on that. Just going to have to turn down the music there. It's probably a little bit loud, but I can't tell, as I am not myself watching the video yet. Okay, so it's got quite a few members there, but we'll just see how this tournament runs out now for the rest of it. No one below us, or close below us, is playing, apart from Eamon. We'll watch one of his battles and then we'll switch back to Majestic. In fact, he is playing Majestic, so this is quite a big battle. If Eamon wins, then it looks like we might be going into 4th place, because he can do another one and then I think he's ahead. But if Majestic wins, that means it looks like Thunderbolt's reign might be at end, and that will be quite a turnaround considering the events so far. I'm not quite sure how many people are in the tournament currently. 50 out of 50, so we've got all 50 people here now. So this is getting quite exciting for the last few minutes, and if we can stay up in 3rd, I'll be quite impressed considering we did a joke deck at the end. But still, not much is happening at the moment. I think we will have to watch the rest of that Majestic battle after. I'll just have a quick look here. So it's a Mortar user here. It's a Jetty at Stars. He's using the same deck that I was, with Electro Wizard instead of Archers, and the Mega Minion instead of another troop. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but that deck is so strong currently. It's not quite meta. It's not the top meta anyway, with the top players using it. However, for people with low levels who aren't pay to play, so like level 11s who are in the top, will almost certainly be using that or Royal Giant. However, since the Royal Giant nerf, fortunately it's not too common now. I think it is the most hated card in the game. However, it's less so now, and since the Elite Barbs nerf, that has gone down a little bit as well. So we'll just have a quick talk in clan chat. Who else is here? Oh, so someone else is on, but I'll speak to you in a sec. Okay, so if you aren't in the tournament, we can make another one if you like. However, we won't be doing a live stream view of that, because I don't really see the point in doing another one when there's not much time left. So Maestro is playing, he is playing Chintu, and he is going to win that, meaning that our position is going to be weakened further. But still, it doesn't really matter. 3rd place, or even 4th place is okay. 4 cards is better than none, obviously. But we've got quite a few people now from different clans. Most of these won't be viewers now, they'll just be people searching for free tournaments. That is fine. I think now I'm going to just turn this off now, and we'll just get everything ready, since there's not much time left now. But if you are interested in another tournament, please just say. We will speak in chat for probably 20 or maybe, yeah, we'll speak for 5 minutes after the actual video has ended in chat, so you guys can answer any questions, and I'd be very, very happy to do that for you all. Unfortunately, we're losing internet a little bit here, so we'll just have to wait now. We've got better internet than before because we are at someone else's house, so we have to thank them. They have helped us there, and it looks like Jetty at Stars is now up there with us. So 4th place. Maybe he'll be doing another match later on, but for the time being, we're done. So Welsh Warrior, the first person to beat Will, isn't quite in a card position, and looks like he has got a chance of winning. But I'm not quite sure how this one will play out. It's quite exciting, but I think we'll view at the top currently. But if you are interested, please just tell me, and I'd be very, very happy to see how that goes. So Majestic is now playing for the win here. If he wins this battle, then he will be the champion so far. But if he doesn't, then it's not going to be very good. And it looks here like he is getting thoroughly beaten by Welsh Warrior, which I have to say I'm very, very surprised about. Because Welsh Warrior just 2 weeks ago was possibly one of the less good players in our clan, we'll say it that way. and he is beating the current, who looks like to be the current champion, who is overtaking Zachariah's reign. But it looks like it may not be. It's such a weird deck. The mix of the wizards, but it works, and he is slightly behind now, and it looks like Majestic Janice is going to win. But it's quite impressive how a player, I think he's in Arena 8. I'll just check that now for you. In Arena 8, no, he just went up into Arena 9. But how he has got there, because if you look at his deck, it's 3.6 elixir, but it doesn't appear to be particularly strong. But I guess it's got the damage with the lumberjack and the electro wizard, and the rest is just there. And Majestic is still battling, it looks like, but it's in overtime, 30 seconds in now, so it's taking quite a while, as you can see. But he's doing well to hold off there, but it looks like he keeps getting shut down with his hog with the 2 wizards. But that's a brilliant fireball, and that will be a good game. So you know what's happening there. Let's have a look lower down, see what's going on. So Maestro playing now. Maestro is playing to overtake us, but that's all good. So I'm just going to turn off the mic for a second here. We'll be back on in a sec, but we can continue to watch these battles. Now this is exciting. So it is William playing to win for us, and he's not doing too badly, but that wasn't brilliant play there with a little bit of a waste with the ice spirit. But he's doing impressive. But that was a... Did you fireball there? Yeah, so that was the worst fireball in history, doing no damage to anything, and I think that's going to cost him the match and cost us our position in 3rd place. But still, this tournament wasn't for us, it was for you. So thank you very much again for watching. It looks like that this one is a loss for Will, but that's some good damage there. Unfortunately, that log unfortunately for his opponent, that log is going to do well, and that bandit is going to do so much damage. And this is going to be close. I think he's lost it, but I'm not quite sure. That's good game. That is amazingly well played. Will, what do you have to say? That was very, 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 very good. Will, please, friends. Okay, so that is just brilliant. Will is now in a card-winning position, and that is the tournament over. So we've got 10 cards, and then we also have William with, how many cards does he have?
I think 4th.
Will came 4th, so he overtook.
Mistro went down to not 13.
Yeah, so just that single loss there, when Mistro was at 119, has now put him down all the way to 13th, where he gets no cards. Now, Mistro, if you are watching, I'm very sorry that happened, but it looks like Majestic, we've got to watch this battle. It is a very, very final match of this tournament, and if he wins, it makes him the champion of this tournament. So I'm sure Zachariah will also be watching intently upon this match, and whatever happens, it's going to be pretty spectacular. I'm sure we can say that. So, final battle. What will happen? Sorry, I just had to go and shut the door. Will had left it open, but this is close, so this is very exciting. If we get probably 5 likes on this video, so going lower now, we can do a replay of all the best battles if you would like us to do that. And if you're interested in that, please just tell us, and we'd be happy to do that, of the live stream tournaments. But we've done those before and they get next to no views, so I'm not sure how useful that would be. But it looks like Maestro is going to take the win, but you don't know. This golem has got a lot of elixir behind it, and this is going to be close, Will, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baby Dragon, in fact, I think he is using the deck that we used at the start, which is the best deck in the world. or used by the best player in the world. And this is worrying for. Oh my gosh, I was really worried there for Majestic. You saw how much troops were on his tower, and he had to fireball that with just in time. I think if he'd waited another 2 seconds, that would probably been an extra 1,000 damage, 500 damage a second, and that looks like, yeah, that's going to be a good game there with the final log. And we have our champion, Majestic. So well done to him. Thank you very much for watching. You have been watching Commander Campo, over and out.
Fuck 'em.
Okay, so just some more information on the final place. Majestic came first with 209 trophies using 4,500. Second place was Thunderbolt, who was at 3,600 trophies and 193 in the tournament. We came third, 3,000 trophies and 126 trophies scored. And fourth was William. Despite his ups and downs, he came fourth with 114 trophies in the tournament. Fifth was Eamon, and sixth was the Horn Water user like me, who's at 4,000 trophies, but unfortunately couldn't quite get up and take our position in third. Then there was It's King, who's going down a bit now in 10th place, who got 4 cards, and he's also at 3,000 trophies. I don't think I think we were the lowest trophies in the top 10, William and I. Yeah, there was only 2 of us. Both of us were in the top 10, and only one person was not in Hold Mountain or above, which is quite impressive for Will, so well done there. But yeah, recently he dropped out. But there's Welsh Warrior, a key person throughout, well done to him, and there is Mr. Geek, who played early on. So yeah, Welsh Warrior came 18th. We also have Pedro the Light and some other members of our clan. I think Polo has been here before, I'm not quite sure. If you have, thank you Polo. I think we did, and he thrashed me. But anyway, then we've got the rest of the players who also got 0 trophies. So the last person was Daniel with the trophies. So well done to you, 2,700, and that is it. So out again, and finally, thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Commander Campo, over and